Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, a lot of people have reached out and have wanted my take on the Russian players banned from Wimbledon. That's a tough one, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so hooking up my coffee of the day is RTP Tennis. Oh, my boys, Sky and the gang, Road to Pro Tennis is hooking me up today. Thank you guys very much. Road to Pro. Hey, the only dampener that dampens. All right. If you want to give me the only coffee that caffeinates, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. Thank you all for the caffeine. I need it and appreciate it. All right. Thanks for keeping it going. All right. So I really tried to avoid to talk about this, but since a bunch of you want me to try to tackle it with my own, opinions and my spin, this is how I think it through. Because Russian players, especially at Wimbledon, right? Because that's like the top tournament of the year. That's the dream, right? Everybody wants to hoist the Wimbledon trophy at the end at the All England Club. The Queen isn't there, but maybe William is. Okay, maybe Harry is, but we all want to be there. That's the dream for everybody. So, and we all represent our own country, right? I was born in the United States. I represent the United States. Russian players, the same way. They represent Russia, right? And we are the people who represents, let's say, our leadership, our regime, the people who rule the country. Therefore, I know that whether right or wrong, the decision that was made to ban them, you hear that, Novak, let's say Novak, said, it's unfair that they're banned. And I can understand it from his perspective because, he wants the players there. I get it. That's his, compadres. They live and die tennis as, opponents, as like a team on the tour. But he of all people should know, because he came from a war-torn country of Serbia, right? He practiced in a swimming pool, right? That used to be part of the Olympics or something like that. And he practiced around people shooting at each other, right? So he really should understand what's going on. Now, Nadal, on the other hand, who opposes this too, I'm the only, I don't question the decision to do it, but because Nadal questions the decisions of the players, makes me second guess and think this. Because if Nadal says it, then, he's kind of a gentleman of the sport. So I'm wondering why. Again, it's kind of a brother thing. I want my brothers to play because they're on tour with me, is my guess as to why he wants them to play, right? But going back to you representing your country, right? The Russians representing their country. So they are the face of Russia. I don't want to say they're the face of Putin, but, if they win, then Putin kind of gets more glory, which I don't know if the world wants, right? Because it just kind of inflates the whole, dictatorship a little more. But this is what I know. This is what I know. I know that Russia, Putin, invaded Ukraine. Okay? So people say it's a war. It's not a war. It's an invasion. It's an attack. Because Ukraine didn't shoot back, right? You don't see Ukraine going shooting like nukes at the Kremlin, right? All they're doing is they're on a tennis court. They're just defending. All we're doing is just keeping the ball back, okay? Keeping the ball back, hitting a winner once in a while, but in our territory, right? It's a war if you shot back, right? And they won't shoot back because that's not who they are. And that would start something even bigger. So I understand that they have to do that. Okay, Ukraine has to do that because they were attacked. Okay, that's just plain and simple. I may not know politics. I know a little bit about tennis, but I know what's right and wrong. Okay, and this attack is wrong. And I feel that, the tennis players are the ones that are being punished for it, but they're being punished because of what their leader and their leader that represents the country has done. Therefore, the world has to see this. I mean, that's just my take, okay? Because we represent our countries. Our rulers are supposed to represent the country too. And, like I said, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. If you just look at the facts, the answers are clear. All right, so that's just my take on it. You guys let me know in the comments what you think, okay? Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.
Hey man, you can tell he been through some emotional damage. No man, you look like you went through hell and back. You need some AP tennis. That's what you need.
I have some emotional damage.